Hello everyone, Phoenix Knight here. Welcome to the channel, and welcome to a new playthrough on the channel. We've got a brand new game for you today, as we're doing another roll and write game. Today we're playing Floor Plan by Deepwater Games. This one has us trying to build a house for clients. You have to design the ultimate home in this fast-paced roll and write. So we're trying to satisfy our clients' demands. Let's see what we've got here. First up, we've got a build client. We're going to finish up a little bit of setup on camera. We need to build 2 kids' rooms, 2 bedrooms containing furnishings adjacent to a closet and a wraparound porch, kitchen, washroom, and dining room adjacent to the same deck. We'll see how to build all of that. Then for our design, we need a large porch with a deck of 20 or more squares connected to 2 or more rooms, and a reflecting pool, a pool with 8 or more water squares adjacent to 2 or more trees. Then for the layout client, we've got Gerard wanting a grand foyer, a living room connected to the outside with 7 or more windows, and a wheelchair ramp bonus, 2 points for each room, with a door opening to a deck. So that's what we're trying to build in our house. Now the last thing we have to do for setup, I'm just double checking this. We got the blank floor plan. I've got a pencil right here that I'll be using. The pencil is actually going to go right there. Separate the build, design, and layout. I did that already. Shuffled each of these. Grab our 6-sided dice. I've got one of them set to a 6, which I'll put up by the dice tower, and I'll be rolling the other one here to build our starting living room, which will go where this shaded square is. So it'll be a 6 by 4 room. How do I want to lay this out? Let's see. We need the living room. Well, I think we want the living room's got to go in the middle here. So I think we're going to go. And we need windows too, so yeah, this could be a problem. Let's go. And actually, I should mention as well that if you want, while I'm figuring out how I want to lay this out, if you want to play along with this game, I have actually put a link to the score sheet in the description down below. You can go download that off the Geek. There's also a copy of the rules in the files link on Board Game Geek. So, and we'll go through the first couple turns nice and slow so you can see how everything works. Let me see if I can zoom this out just a touch so you can see the goals a little bit better. Let's see, a 6 by 4 living room to start with. I think we'll start that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I am doing this in pencil. Well, 3, 4, 5, 6. As far as how I ended up with this game, I think I saw it on consignment at my local game store a while back, and I decided I was playing a fair amount of roll and writes at the time. So I decided, what the hell, I'll grab it. It was fairly cheap too. I think it was like $10 at the time. So I just decided, all right, I'll grab it. So now that we're all set, I have drawn the L in there for the living room. So let's roll. Now we get our 2 dice. So we'll start off by rolling these, and we see the 2 and the 3. So what that does is we can either draw a room and label it, or draw 2 sets of features, interior or exterior, depending on the feature. So on the room, we can either draw a bathroom or a bedroom in a 2 by 3 layout. Or we can draw 2 doors and 3 windows. Given that we need windows to the outside and we need a door to a deck anyway, I'm going to go ahead and take 2 doors and 3 windows. So I'm going to start off. There's my living room in case you can't see my pencil writing. So I'm going to start off with drawing 3 windows and 2 doors. And I'll show you my ever terrible artwork. I put my 3 windows up top, and I've got 2 doors. One of these is probably going to go to a deck. And then we are rolling again. Game ends, by the way. Game ends when I fulfill my 6th demand. Oh, I need to also draw a line at the bottom. So I can't build anything. So you can't build anything in the bottom row. At the beginning of the row, fill in 1 square in the bottom row. So we'll do that. Game ends when you've scored your... Game ends when you've filled in the bottom row or fulfilled your 6th objective. And then it'll be a straight beat your score mode. So let's see what we're doing here. Let's see what we're doing for the next round. We've got a 4x4, so we could draw... Is there anything special for when we roll doubles, or do we just get a square room out of it? I think we just get a square room out of it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we just get a square. So we could either draw 4 furnishings or a kitchen. So there are the room labels and the features, by the way. I think what we're going to do is let's see. So it's either a 4x4 kitchen or 4 furnishings twice. And we need... We do need furnishings, but the problem is we need them in a bedroom. So I think we're just going to build the kitchen. So the only things to know about the rooms: can't be inside of another room, can't enclose a smaller room, completely enclose previously drawn features, or overlap a section. So I think we are going to go ahead and build a kitchen. We're going to build that right here. And then we'll label that as our kitchen. So that's what I did with the room 4x4, and I labeled it as a K for a kitchen. Here's our next round. So the plan is going to have to be that this door in the living room is going to have to open out to a deck. That's a 4 and a 6. So I could draw another living room, or draw more features and 6 stones. Let's see. We do need stones adjacent to water. The question is, how do we get a pool? When an area is completely enclosed by stones, including diagonals, and doesn't have any rooms or features, fill it in with water to make a pool. So I think with that in mind, we are going to start working on... We're going to take the 2 sets of furnishings. Actually, we should have also filled in another row. So I'll fill that in. Actually, technically, that would be done at the end of... Would that be done at the end of the round or the start? At the bottom of your sheet, beginning of each round, so that should have already been filled in. Alright, I think I'm going to go ahead and take the 6 stones. I will put those... Let's see, I need 8 or more water squares adjacent to 2 or more trees. So let's start by filling in stones over 20 or more squares. If I plan on carving this out as my deck, I think I want to start on the stones over here. And then for 4 furnishings, we'll put those in the kitchen for now. So basically, like, we're outlining the kitchen to be able to cook in. All right, so that's the updated status of my house, in case you're playing along. Let's get to our next turn. I'll roll the dice, and then I'll fill in the bottom row. Oh, yikes, that's a 4x5 now. We're rolling a lot of 4s. Kitchen, washroom, and dining room adjacent to the same deck. Oh, I forgot about that. So that'd be a 4x5. Kitchen, washroom, and dining room. Actually, that's probably fine. I can probably work that. Yeah, I can probably work that over here, but I need to get a lot of 5s. Unless I want to start setting up my deck now. You know what? Let's actually make the dining room. So that's going to be a 4x5 dining room. Let's go there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll make that the dining room. We'll put that up there. Okay. And then we'll fill in the bottom row. And we'll roll. That's a 4x2, so we can either build a washroom or a kitchen, but we've already got our kitchen. So, seems a little weird to have the dining room adjacent to the washroom, but I think we're going to have to do that. So, that'll be a 2x4 washroom, so I think we will do that here. The plan is going to be to make this deck. The plan is basically going to be to put another deck out here. I still need more stones so I can work on the pool. We're in round 5, and we're rolling once again. 3x4. We are rolling a ton of 4s here. So we also need to make a bedroom. So we need to make at least 2 bedrooms and get a closet. We also need windows and furnishings. I'm going to make the bedroom first because I'm going to make a bedroom first because I need furnishings in there. So let's put the bedroom up over here. So 2 bedrooms containing furnishings adjacent to a closet. Let's see if we need... So I basically need to earmark this space for a pool. So I could actually put the bedroom down... Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8. So I need to get up here with the pool. And unfortunately, I can't really mark that. I guess I will mark it... I guess I'll mark it like that, so I know it's not a complete row, but I am going to put the bedroom right. That's going to be a 3x4 bedroom. So I'll put that right here. Yep, 2 bedrooms containing furnishings adjacent to a closet. So I'll just do that. And then that's one of my bedrooms. Fill in another square in the bottom row, and then we're rolling. Five by 3. Okay, so I could build another dining room or another bedroom, or get started on the decks or windows. So I think I will actually go ahead and get started on the deck finally. Right, 1 by 1 and drawn outside. That'll actually work out for a deck section. So we're going to start off with a deck. We get 5 deck sections, and we're going to be drawing 3 windows. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Okay, there are our new windows, and there's our first little deck section there. Once you know what you're doing, the turns actually flow fairly quickly in this one. But let's see what we're doing here with round. This is round 8. We're actually round 7 already. Okay, more decks. I don't hate that. 2 more doors, which I could probably set that up. So yeah, 5 more decks. 5 decks and 2 doors. Yeah, we can probably start that here. So we'll start off with, we'll make that a deck, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we'll take 2 doors. We'll go 1 and 2. 5 decks, 2 doors. And I don't think we've filled anything out yet. Nope, we haven't got the wraparound porch yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we're a little less than halfway through the game as it stands. And we're rolling once again. Yikes, that's a 2x1. So that actually could be a closet. And they have to be adjacent to a closet. So I'm actually going to put the closet down right. Yeah, let's put it down right here. So we'll call that a closet. Filling in another round. And we're rolling. Six by 3. That would be another living room or a bedroom, or 6 stones and 3 windows. Let's work on the stones so we can get more for our pool. Three, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll take the number 7. We'll take the 3 windows. We'll get 1 of those. So we'll get our 7 windows, but we've got to draw 2 more. Okay, so now we've fulfilled the grand foyer. Okay, I see. Okay, I think I see what they're going for here. So client demands. You may score any number of completed client demands you've fulfilled in any of the open sticky spaces to give me bonuses. So these 2 would give me a wild. Then these would let me double a feature. These would let me double a room so I can build a second room using the same dice and draw 2 doors. So which bonus do I want to use on for the grand foyer, because that's the one I've completed. Well, actually, which one do I want to have available, I should say? I think we will take the wild first. And I do have a free bonus that I just saw, a free wild when I need it. All right, we're filling in another space, and we're rolling once again. All right, that's a 3 by 6. That's another 6 stones or 3 windows or a 3 by 6 bedroom. That would be a gigantic bedroom. Unfortunately, I can't put the bedroom where I want it. So it looks like I'm taking more stones. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that needs to be adjacent to trees. I just kind of locked myself out of that one. So that's one I won't be able to fulfill, is the reflecting pool. I forgot that needed to be adjacent to trees. But I do get the pool. All right, and I've got 2 more stones to place out, which I'll place those over here. And then 3 more windows. We will go 1, 2, 3. So yeah, I forgot about needing the trees, which means I locked myself out of one of these design demands. Which is not a problem because we're going to be... This is a very quick playing game, thankfully. So we'll roll. That's a 1x4, which I could make another closet or a kitchen, or draw a tree. That would be draw 1 tree and 4 furnishings. I think I'll take the features. So I'll draw my 4 furnishings in the bedroom. And we'll draw the tree right here. Yeah. And that's my lousy tree, as you can probably see. I might do better just marking that, just writing tree by hand. 5 more turns. That would be a 1x3, so that would either be another bedroom, or that would be another bedroom or a closet, or another tree and 3 windows. I think I will build the bedroom right here. So we'll make that a tiny bedroom. Only 4 more turns, and we're rolling. I think the one thing that really hurt us is we got a whole lot of big rooms in this game, in this playthrough. 1x2, so that would be another tree and 2 doors, or another closet or a washroom. Yeah, we'll go ahead and draw another tree and 2 more doors. We'll do that because my artistic talent is terrible. And then 2 doors. Okay. There are the 2 doors that just went in along with the tree, which I helpfully wrote tree up there. That's a 4x2, so that would be either a washroom or a kitchen, or 2 doors and 4 furnishings. I think I am going to take the 4 furnishings. 4 furnishings and 2 more doors. And they can be, yep, inside of any room. So 2, 3, and 4, and 2 more doors. 1 and 2. Okay. We'll fill in another square. So now I probably need to be aware of something too big, being that I can't use it, so that'll end the game. 5x2, which would be 5 more deck sections, or 2 doors, or a 2x5 washroom or dining room. I think we're going to work on the deck a little bit more. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 2 more doors. And there we go. Okay, we've got one more round after this. Six by one, so either another living room or a closet, or 6 more stones and a tree, which I think that one I almost have to use. Because I can put the tree down here. So the door is probably opening here right into the tree on the outside. But we are on our last round of the game. I haven't even paid attention to the wild bonus, because this first play was just to help me get the hang of the game. And it seems like it's pretty simple, in the tradition of some of our other games that we've played. 5 deck sections, 4 furnishings. I think that's what we're going to use for it. And 4 furnishings. 2, 3, and 4. And because the bottom row is now filled in, we now score. So scoring, this is probably going to be terrible, but score the layout bonus. We only got the 6, but we did get another 2 points for each door opening onto a section of a deck. 1, 2, 3, so we get 6 points. And I actually did score the kids' rooms. 2 bedrooms containing furnishings adjacent to a closet, so I had another 6 points available. So I would have done that, which gives me a total of 18 points. It's a standard beat your score mode, and because of that, I'm actually ending up as a dropout designer. For a first game, though, that's not completely surprising, but that'll do it for this playthrough of Floor Plan by, who is this by again? By Deepwater Games. An interesting roll and write. Takes about 20 minutes, half an hour to get through. Pretty easy once you get the hang of it. I'm rambling a bit though, so let's go ahead and wrap this video up. There will be more games coming on the channel today, and I'm expecting at least one unboxing today, so stay tuned for that. Thank you for watching the video. Please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Be sure to turn on notifications to get my content. Be well, stay safe, take care of yourselves and your loved ones, and I'll be back with more videos in the future. Until then, take care everyone.